In this video, we will do two sum coding challenge. It's LeetCode number 1. Let's first look at the description. Given an array of integers, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up a specific target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. So we have an example. We're giving this array, and the target is 9. So 2 plus 7 is 9, and the return value are the indices. So the number 2 is at index 0, and number 7 is at index 1. Okay. So we have the array. We have an array and the target, which is number 9. So one simple solution would be to have two for loops, right? So the first for loop and the outer for loop, which is the inner for loop. Oops. Right. And what we'll be doing, just initialize first for loop. It starts at 0, and the inner for loop will start at so this guy plus 1, so it's index 1. And what we will do is just iterate over inner for loop until we hit the end of the array, right? And then just advance outer loop, and again initialize inner loop, go through each element until we find the target, right? So let's just quickly code out the solution. The outer loop and now the inner loop. I plus 1, and we iterate over each element. We have like the first outer loop, we iterate over the first element until not including the last element, right? Because the last element would be the j, right? So let's create a sum variable, which is the sum of numbers that I and j points to. And if sum is equal to target, we just return the indices of I and j. Okay, forgot to ask. Okay, cool, it works. Worked. So let's talk about time space complexity for this solution. So because we have two for loops, the runtime is quadratic, right, of n square. Okay, and space, we're not using any additional space, so it's constant, so of 1. So now we can do a lot better than this. We could do in runtime of n using a hash table, right? So let's do that. Okay, we'll have hash table. It's basically is stored in synums variable, and what we will be doing, just iterating over each number and calculating the other number. Okay, so let's just see an example how would we do this. Okay, we're iterating over each number, and current number is 2, so 9 minus 2 is 7. Do we have 7 stored in our hash table? We do not. So let's just store store number, current number, which is number 2, and its indices, it's at index 0. Okay, let's advance our pointer. Let's go to number 7. Okay, 9 minus 7 is 2. Do we have 2 inside our synums hash table? We do. Okay, so let's just return the index of 2 is 0, and the index of current number, which is 7, is index 1. Okay, so again, the time-space complexity for this solution, we have runtime is it's O of n, and space is also O of n, because in the worst case we are saving every number inside the hash table. Okay, please pause this video and try to implement the solution yourself. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, so first let's initialize our hash table. We will use map. You could also use object, but yeah, in this example we will use map. Now let's just loop over each element. We'll save other number to variable, which is, so let's do, which is I. Another num, it's basically target minus num. Okay. And then, if we found both numbers, so if we have other num inside the hash table, then we can just return the indices. Right, this will return the index of other num, and we return the current index, which is j. Else, we just save the current number to our hash table. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay, let's run all the test cases. Okay, and they pass. So that's it. Hope you have a great day. Till next time. Bye.